Alright guys, today's a huge day for our 6x6. If you just watched the last update, you guys will see this thing's basically ready to hit the road, except we're missing our 6 wheels and tires. So today we're gonna head over to Frank's. Today we're gonna be picking up 630. Today, right now, we're gonna go pick up the wheels for the 6x6. Kinda nuts, you ready?
Yeah, man. 42s, gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I love that size.
Scene boy points on the 6x6, let's go. Boom!
Oh, fuck.
See, checks no blitz. All right, man, we just got to Frank's. This is actually sick. It's not very often you get to see 6 30x16s all lined up with brand new tires on them. Bro, if you guys don't know Frank,
if they don't know me, they've been hiding under a rock. Right?
Frank,
I'm not a movie. I am a movie star because I did Step Up Revolution. I was the stunt coordinator. They paid me for 2 days, $800 an hour for me to go to South Beach, eat brunch. I just stood there and I hopped the cars.
So what do we got?
We got the KG1s for the Monster 6x6 going to Dubai.
You shout out to KG1, huh?
And
so you guys know we chew every tire.
And you got a lot of people that say, well, if the wheel and tire manufacturers allowing you to true them, there's something wrong with them. There is no perfect round tire. Either you do things 100% right, or you do them half-ass. Do them once, and they never come back. You guys, when Papis build the 6x6s with the swampers, boggers, everybody knows they ride like shit. And he drove that car from Miami to Vegas at 80 miles an hour and it drove like a dream. So we've been truing tires forever, but we developed a lot of tooling. We developed some equipment that doesn't exist, so it's all our equipment, which soon, hopefully, everybody will be able to afford it and buy it. The big baller shops. It's not meant for the guys that are doing like 15-inch tires. It's people
in the backyard.
Yeah, no, right, like you said, every build you do, you guys do it the most amazing suspension that anybody's building, and they're all drivers. That's the beauty of them. You guys are not building trailer queens. You guys are building real drivers. That's why you see the videos driving cross country, driving all over downtown Miami, driving to the beach, driving everywhere.
Alright guys, we just dropped the wheels in here. Bro, 630s, you never see that. 642s, you only see that on a dually and you'll never see them this wide. KG1 Seismic, actually one of the prettiest wheels on the market for wheels in general. We actually got the render with the KG1 Seismic, so it's super dope that we ended up with the KG1 Seismic. Bro, huge shout out to KG1. 42-inch tires, fully trued like you guys just saw. It's super important to true your tires. Each one of these 42 1650s are mount, trued, and balanced with sensors and ready to throw on the truck.
This is actually insane.
Bed weigh an inch and settle, bro. Bed ain't gonna weigh that much.
You think that bed's gonna weigh that much?
This is nuts. Sick.
This is out of control.
Bro, look at the width. Spacers, I want spacers.
I used to dislike the 6x6s, thought they were kind of funny looking. This is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, this one's done correctly, dude. I never like anything, and this thing looks awesome.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Bro, can you imagine like somebody looking at this thing and then they're like, oh, let me take a look inside. You know, like as if this isn't a show.
Imagine if it was leaning like this.
On mine, it's to sit just like this.
Spotted?
Yeah.
Bro, yo, if you guys don't know, JR is actually building one too.
Yeah. Hey, wait, this is mine, no?
No, this is gonna be white and gold or white and white. Drop in the comments.
I always mix up the white and the silver.
Bro, this thing is pimp, bro. Imagine if it was a lean rig though. All right, so now we're gonna put the bumper on and see how it looks complete. Alright guys, so 6x6 looks out of control. We just took off the front wheels because today we're gonna put all the steering together and put the front end completely together. Alright guys, so yesterday we got all the steering in. You guys see our tie rod, track bar, and drag link. This is kind of what we do on all the trucks. You guys see everything as Heinz. We do this on our big kits and our 12 plus kits. So not something new for you guys, just cool to see it on this build and it looks all the same. And then we're also going to be assembling the steering in the rear. So I'm going to have Manny explain to you kind of the setup. Yo, Papis, why are you working in the dark?
What's up, everybody? So we got the tie rods in. We decided to opt for billet tie rods. The essence of the steering back here is going to be this hydraulic ram and 2 tie rods going to each nook on each side. Obviously, the ram is going to be controlled electronically with the servos and control valve block that we have. Then we also have these flow control valves that we're putting on top of these pistons to make sure that the middle and the rear axle move at the same speed. You're gonna be able to see that as soon as we get the management system dialed in. So we buttoned most of it up. We're waiting on some like billet clamps to be able to put these hoses together. Obviously, you're gonna see the flow control valves that we were talking about, all of the fittings and all of the lines ready to go. So also we tried to make this as modular as possible. The hoses are gonna be labeled for rear and mid axle as well as the high pressure lines. On the middle, it's a little bit trickier because we need to be able to clear that center jack shaft or drag shaft that's going from the middle axle to the back. So you're gonna notice that we have a 45-degree angle, turning these lines away into that mid-bridge cross member.
Alright guys, absolutely huge day today. Since we put the wheels on the truck, we've been doing so many things to it, like running all the hydraulic lines, running all the wires for the management, working on the management itself, and tightening everything up. We even moved it in the shop. You guys come over here. Guys, like you guys know, we used to have it over there. We basically forklifted it over here because this is basically the final stage of it. You see we have a bunch of things going on right now. We're also still making lift kits. I've been working on this thing day in and day out, every single day, trying to get it done. We actually have a meet coming up next Friday, and we're trying to get it done, but this should be the final stretch of the truck. So earlier today, we wired up everything so the management can be in here. We're gonna do a full in-depth walkthrough of this later on. We just didn't want to show you everything until it's absolutely ready to go, but that is how you're gonna control everything from your app on your phone. So then we'll also, as you guys can see here, what we're working on today is actually getting the management to work and actually steer the wheels in the rear. We have all the brake lines ran, steel stainless braided lines all the way around, and basically today should be the day we actually use the app. We've gone through a ton of, as you see here, we've gone through a ton of updates just trying to get the app ready. Pretty soon you guys will be able to download this yourselves and be able to steer this in demo mode. Today's the day. We're hoping to be steering by tonight and maybe driving by tomorrow. So today's a big day. Could be the first time we roll this thing out of the shop. Bro!
Right now? What you talking about? I can't.
Amazing, bro. So we can't go to Brickell without JR Vlogger.
100,000 going once.
Alright guys, today's a huge day. We're gonna be revealing our 6x6 at our